Oh, let's get up. How's it going this morning? All right. No more snow. We are out of the snow season. No more snow. No more snow. No more snow, Stoneheart. Sweetheart. Stoneheart. Hey, how's it going? Ada Babes, how are you been? I'll eat babes all day. Want me to eat you all day, babe? All right, well, let's see what else we got on here. I'll eat babes. All you can eat.
we're getting a lot of cold hits on the DNA database. But Diane's clothing was gone. To their shock and dismay, it had been thrown away. Over a period of years, I guess, folks on the property were just had to make room for new property coming in. Next, Ramsey tried to interview the only witness to the crime.
Hey, Boo. Good morning.
Back him out to
How are you doing, doll?
California. He would mentioned he had died back in
How are you
the
doing?
'80s.
Thanks for joining the
Things
party.
went from bad to worse. The crime scene photos and the negatives were also gone. Apparently, in violation of police policy, someone had sold them to the British crime magazine Master Detective in 1971. When contacted, the publisher no longer had the pictures or negatives. All they had left was a single copy of the magazine. Asked me to send it to them because I didn't think
Yeah, no, we usually don't get wrestling figures, but
they were hesitant to do that.
that was my favorite tag team when I was a kid, and I saw them, and
And cops and the
I
photographs.
couldn't resist.
Photocopies of the magazine pages were virtually useless. And Jim Ramsey and David Maxwell got even more bad news.
Kylie Boo, my
The
Boo is my
documents
favorite lurker.
found in Diane Maxwell's
She's
car
super sexy
and
too.
those contained in her police case file were also missing. Every day was another blow to the stomach. I knew they existed, and now they're gone. So, yeah, I was pretty upset about that.
Oh,
David now had to tell
nice and
the
sunny
truth
out there.
that the case might never be solved. New chapter.
My Boo, you my Boo girl. All right.
Bet you can't run as fast as T-Mobile. Bet you I can. We better pick it up because T-Mobile now has the best 5G home internet. Watch this. I'm okay. T-Mobile now has the best 5G home internet. It's $35 a month.
That's annoying. Oh, there it is. There we are. Right in front of my eyes.
This is the story of the one who knows well-prepared workdays take off smoothly and land right on time. That's why he counts on Granger. With next-day delivery and professional-grade products, Granger helps ensure he, his crew, and thousands of passengers fly through the day like clockwork. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
For the ones that get it done. All right. Thank you. Ada Babes. Star Wars. My Boo.
To get the best mortgage rate, I want to easy proof my credit. With Chime Card, I build credit safely, earn cash back with direct deposit, and get credit tips. My scores of 80 points and my first home is insane. Start making it easy and started.
Oh, I've already taken a walk today. Gone grocery shopping. Worked out. Lifted. Rest of the day, we're just gonna chill.
Clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque free, and many were completely clear, even if
Now we're just gonna chill. I might go back out later on. I'm not sure. The walk was nice this morning. It was like 55 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be like 40 or something. So yeah, I'll probably go again today, actually.
The crime scene photos were gone. The victim's clothing had been discarded. The only eyewitness had died, and the killer's fingerprints were missing, presumably misfiled in one of the thousands of open case files in the Houston.
Oh yeah. You my boo girl. We'll eat babes. We'll eat babes all day.
I guarantee they will pick many, many files. A tremendous undertaking. Debbie and I have worked together for 11 years. Rumor has it that she went to the director of the Lake Lab and told the director that Sergeant Ramsey was threatening an IED investigation and didn't find that print. Well, I never once said that.
I respect authority, but I don't mind challenging authority.
But whatever happened, it got them off the dead center, and there were several people that were assigned to go through every HPD case looking for prints. After months of looking through all of the case files, someone finally found them. They just put it in the wrong file.
Finally, they found it. All right.
Of all the evidence lost, at least the fingerprints had been recovered. By this time, the year was 2003, and sophisticated computerized fingerprint systems were everywhere. Jim Ramsey had the prints from Diane Maxwell's car compared to those in the Texas statewide database. Unfortunately, there were no hits. Undeterred, Ramsey ran the prints through the FBI's national database. This time, there were 20 potential hits. All 20 were then examined visually, and one stood out.
This print came up, it was like, oh my gosh, this looks awfully good, this looks like we're gonna have a hit.
The print belonged to 58-year-old James Davis, a career criminal.
I identified him 4 different times. I identified the fingers, right index, right middle.
Awesome.
And then the right palm.
Awesome. I love my lurker. I love my boo lurker. Go check out her channel. She has an amazing channel. Ada Babes has a good channel too. Check out that. Check out both channels. Everybody helps everybody. Grows a bigger community.
Following a conviction for abducting a young girl, Detective Ramsey knocked on his door. Ramsey pulled out a photo of Diane's car. Davis didn't want to look at it. He said, I've never ever seen that car. Well, that's strange. It's a red Mustang. You've never seen a red Mustang. And then I pulled out a picture of Diane that David gave me, and I handed it to him, but he wouldn't take the picture. I tried to hand it to him, but Davis initially denied any involvement, but when told of the fingerprint evidence, he confessed. He'd been out of prison 5 days when he killed Diane, and his life was a lifetime of crime. After more than 30 years, the mystery was finally solved.
Well, my father was ecstatic. It just was a huge boost for him. You know, that they knew who it was.
I've worked scores or hundreds of murders, and they're all important to me, but it's not very often that you're personally touched by it. Davis said his primary motive was robbery. When he saw Diane get out of her car, he abducted her at knife point and took her to the wooden shack. He admitted robbing her, but denied sexually assaulting her, although the evidence clearly showed that he did. Then he stabbed her to death and stole her car. He abandoned the Mustang across town and left his fingerprints and a palm print. Although it took almost 35 years to find him, his fingerprints on file had not degraded. If it had not been for the APHIS system, they would have never been identified. January 15th, 2004, James Davis pled guilty to murder with malice and was sentenced to life in prison.
I never saw remorse. I looked up. The only time I saw remorse is when he came to court, he pled guilty, and the judge sentenced him to life. He didn't care about Diane.
Diane Maxwell's father lived long enough to see her killer brought to justice.
This database has been such a boost to law enforcement to be able to help solve these crimes.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Let's check the temperature. Yeah, I want to check the temperature.
And that's doing the same thing.
Not the one. Still awesome.
Investigators believe the conviction was the result of hard work, cooperation, and perhaps something else.
I really think it's fine, because I mean, look at it yourself. Look at the odds that we had going into this thing. We're gonna have 1,000,000 to 1 chance we clear this thing. And I don't know, maybe because of the unselfish life that David is a career that David's committed to the people of Texas. And the Lord said, well, I'm gonna give them a break.
Up next, a man is gunned down just after dawn.
It was a bullet hole that was straight into the tile.
His wife is killed too.
There were 3 people in the Johnson house. 2 of them did not come out alive.
Big Johnson
The
house.
couple had any enemies. Apparently, they had quite a few.
That certainly was a mystery to us. I could describe him as very cocky, arrogant young man.
And the crime scene told a story no one wanted to believe.
The evidence with yelling and screaming. This is what happened.
Big Johnson's house. That's what it is.
Nestled in the picturesque Sawtooth Mountains of central Idaho is the town of Bellevue. A town that has not had a homicide in more than 10 years. Here, the Johnson family felt safe.
The Big Johnson
Alan
family.
was a landscaper. His wife Diane worked as a tax collector.
Alan was an avid hunter. He's just a wonderful guy. Diane, her passion was cooking. She was always doing something wonderful in the kitchen.
He probably fucked over the whole town.
The serenity of this small town ended abruptly.
When someone had enough of them.
Fired in the Johnson home.
Big Johnson. They're the Big Johnson household.
When police got there, they found Diane
Alright, I
Johnson
gotta stop.
dead.
Oh!
Still sleeping. Alan Johnson was also dead on the floor.
Big Johnson.
Next to the bed.
Everywhere.
The shower was still going, and I could see directly into the shower. There was a bullet hole that was straight on the chest high, straight into the tile.
The murder weapon, a .264 caliber rifle, was on the bedroom floor.
That was probably one of the most violent crime scenes I had ever seen.
Sarah, the couple's 16-year-old daughter, said she was asleep in her bedroom gown.
She was drunk as fuck.
She immediately got up. Went for
She was really just drunk as fuck.
Name, heard a second gunshot, and then fled the residence out the front door to a neighbor's house.
Unfortunately, Sarah didn't see the assailant.
Because she was drunk.
Bed,
It's so drunk.
found 2 knives.
That certainly was a mystery to us. There was 2 homicides, knives.
She was lit up.
Manner of it all. And what is that?
Another knife was found in the bedroom of the family's 22-year-old son, Matthew. He was away at college. Since the doors to the house were never locked, there was no forced entry. Nothing was stolen. Adjacent to the Johnsons' home was a guest house the family rented out. Inside, on the bed, police found the scope that belonged to the murder weapon. The tenant was 45-year-old Mel Spiegel, and he was gone.
We found out that the murder weapon belonged to Mel Spiegel.
Mel Spiegel was now the prime suspect. Sheriff Walt Fenley ordered his deputies to seal off the entire perimeter and to stop the nearby garbage truck from leaving the area.
I yelled at one of my deputies to run over there and stop him from doing what he was doing.
Sir, just leave the garbage in this truck.
The garbage truck was one house away. I almost took this evidence.
In the trash can outside the Johnson's home was evidence more valuable than anything they found inside.
Those dirty bastards.
What do you mean there's no fire in here?
Okay, great challenge.
Holy crap.
All new around the block. Monday night at 8 on HGTV.
And he switched to new dentist formulated Theranos toothpaste because it's long-lasting and never fresh.
Wait, like that?
Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do today.
Powers of the routine with Theranos mouthwash.
I love this.
4 hours of Transformers, I guess. I don't know.
Ever freshness guaranteed.
At least Safeway can come to you for free. They can come to you for free.
That's right. Safelight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost.
My boo, my boo. I love my boo. She's an amazing girl.
Your loved ones will feel it on center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cutting softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine, and treatment is 4 times a year. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away. Is trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems?
Oh, which lesbians, please?
Signs of a life-threatening condition.
One of them or both
Those
of
with
them?
these conditions
One of them.
before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history. Muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or limb.
Hey, you streaming tonight, boo?
Medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 91% of patients wish they'd started Botox sooner. Ask your doctor today. If eligible, you may pay $0.
I finally got the viral bra from Honeylove. It is crazy that you can get this much support from a bra that has absolutely zero underwire. It's totally invisible even under the tightest tops. I finally found an underwire-free bra that's actually comfortable. No back fat, no spillage, and doesn't cut into me. It doesn't stretch, doesn't sag. The quality is phenomenal. Honeylove has a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Try the crossover bra risk-free today at honeylove.com.
Do kids want to grow tall to reach the pros?
Oh, nice.
Or to reach a recess?
My boo.
Some might say that is an unfair advantage. But I say everything happens for a reason. This is Anthony Davis. I love playing. Join me as we prank some of the biggest names in the sports world. CBS. Oh my God. What are you thinking? I'll play with Anthony Davis. All the luck is at 9 on CBS. Set your DVR now.
We got forensic files.
Alan and Diane Johnson were gunned down in the bedroom of their home in the early morning hours. And their 16-year-old daughter was in the house when the shooting occurred, unharmed. In the garbage, police found a wealth of evidence.
In the outside trash can, a bathrobe. Inside that bathrobe, we found a brown leather glove, a latex glove, and .25 caliber ammunition.
This ammunition did not match the ammunition used in the murders. However, it looked like the killer threw the items in the trash before fleeing the scene. The murder weapon, a high-powered hunting rifle, belonged to the Johnsons' tenant, Mel Spiegel.
Yeah, he did it. That no good son of a bee.
For years, was a very close friend of Alan and Diane. He works as an electrician.
Within hours of the murders, investigators found Spiegel in Boise, Idaho, 150 miles away. He said he'd been visiting family members all weekend, an alibi that checked out. Spiegel claimed his hunting rifle was in his closet when he left for Boise.
He's in the closet.
Exactly asked Mel Spiegel who he thought we should be looking at. And he's the one who told me about Bruno Santos.
Santos was dating the Johnson's 16-year-old daughter, Sarah.
Bruno Santos was a 19-year-old illegal immigrant. He was a dropout, associated in a number of small drug-related crimes. Just kind of a guy that, as a father, you wouldn't necessarily aspire your daughter to want to marry because he didn't seem to have much to.
He was an illegal. Send him back.
Learned about a confrontation between Alan Johnson and Bruno Santos a few days before the murders. Sarah told her parents she was sleeping overnight at a girlfriend's house, but they later learned she was spending the night with Santos. Alan Johnson was furious, and he asked his brother-in-law, Jim Vavold, to go with him to Santos's home.
I say it's not worth getting in trouble going in there, beating up a kid or anything like that. You're not going to accomplish anything.
Alan told Santos to stay away from his daughter and took Sarah home.
Diana and I were in the kitchen, and I asked her, do they love each other? And she said, well, she says that they do. And I said, well, if they think they love each other, you won't be able to keep them away from each other.
The Johnsons also told Santos that if he didn't stay away from their daughter, they would file statutory rape charges against him.
Any kind of arrest whatsoever.
They got him.
Would have sent her a note back to Mexico. I just gave him that much more.
Underlay.
Take care of that.
Going back across the border.
Investigators immediately took Bruno Santos.
Well, I want to know when this was
He's a very cocky, arrogant young man. Somewhat confrontational at times. Pretty hard to deal with. He told me that he had proposed to
2008.
asked her
Wow.
to marry him, which she said yes.
Bruno and
So
his
this
mother-
actually had to happen probably years
Bruno was
before.
asleep on the morning of the murders, but no one else could verify his alibi.
He was cooperative with us at the time. As we started pushing him a little harder in the interviews, his demeanor certainly did change.
Our first thought was Bruno. We figured he was angry with Diane and Alan.
Look at that, just making assumptions. They don't even know.
Be together.
We're just gonna accuse this person.
Found evidence that Santos defied the Johnsons and continued to see Sarah, going so far as to have sexual relations with her in her own home.
Oh,
We confirmed that by finding semen stains
oh,
on Sarah's sheets that matched
splat,
Bruno's.
splat, splat. I like that.
He was a prime suspect based on the fact that this crime truly was committed by someone with knowledge, access, and opportunity.
The sheriff's got a warrant to search Santos's home for evidence.
We took his clothing, we took his shoes, we took his DNA, took him to the hospital, scrapings of his hands and his hair, and all those issues for DNA samples.
Investigators wanted to know just how far Bruno Santos was willing to go to continue seeing Sarah Johnson.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Most people achieved clearer skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even in 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Things at work don't always work. But with Easy Cater, the food always does. Big room booked again? Easy Cater always has options. Learn more at easycater.com.
Moms, take your body back. Take your body back. With Sono Bello, the destination for the ultimate mommy makeover.
I was ready to change my life. No more mom belly.
I love my hourglass shape, having seen it since before babies.
Sono Bello permanently removes stubborn fat, all in just one visit with less downtime.
Ditch in the pinch.
Now you can save big on your own ultimate mommy makeover.
The results are incredible. Do this for you.
Don't wait. Call Sono
Do this
Bello.
for you.
Mia loves to run, but diabetes almost took that away. Then we got Dexcom G7. Now we can walk
both make sure she's staying in range without finger sticks. Nia's learned so much about managing her diabetes that she's able to do cross country this year. She wants to be the best in the world someday. I think she can do anything.
I know I can.
Why do I have to wait for payday? I should have access to my money when I want. With Chime, I get paid when I say, and I can overdraft fee-free. Finally, I'm in control of my money. Join the millions of members like us, banking fee-free at Chime.
Spectrum News is built for community. View stories that matter. It's built for weather every 10 minutes. And manage local news 24/7. When you advertise with Spectrum Reach on Spectrum News, you're connecting your business with a highly engaged audience on the fastest growing local news network. So when you're ready to build for what's next, Spectrum Reach has the full suite of advertising solutions to help. Spectrum Reach, built for what's now and what's next.
This is my mother, Tracy Banks. She just gushes about me to everyone.
I don't want everybody to know what an awesome guy you are.
This is what I want to keep. I want to be able to spend time with my mom, which is why it's time to start thinking about senior care. And I don't want the process to get in the way.
I had a really bad fall, and it was traumatic.
She found
But
me.
he showed right up. He just was so wonderful.
She had a great fall.
They provide personalized support that makes it
She was drinking.
options in our area. It's got to be right for my mom.
I know he's going to take care of me. Did I tell you, he's a genius. And in 8th grade, oh my gosh.
I really do like that Cobra Law guard.
Following the murders of Ellen and Diane Johnson, investigators identified Bruno Santos as the prime.
As a drunko.
Santos,
Identified him as a drunko.
Sarah Johnson was 16. The Johnsons repeatedly warned Santos not to see their daughter again.
Well, she's 16. She can consent, and he's 19. I think that falls underneath that Romeo and Juliet law.
He was wearing that day, and the following day that when we arrested him, we never thought.
It's different from state to state.
And any of Alan or Diane's blood or DNA on any of his clothing.
So Bruno Santos was eliminated as a suspect.
Yeah, wow, it doesn't even make any sense for him to go and cap them.
Authorities then began to focus on the Johnsons' daughter, Sarah.
No more what?
He's, like, I mean, they're making it sound like he was like 29 or something.
Relationship with her mother.
Dude was 19 and she was 16.
A normal teenager pushing against authority until they noticed her unusual behavior.
She probably is the suspect. That would make more sense if she did it, actually.
At all. She was not concerned about losing her mom and dad. She wanted to see her friends. She wanted to get her nails done. I mean, it was just really bizarre.
This led investigators to consider the unthinkable, that Sarah Johnson, acting alone, had murdered her own parents.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Knew Sarah had keys to the family guest house occupied by their tenant, Mel Spiegel.
Sarah would often clean the guest house for Mel. Since she would clean the guest house, we believe that she would have knowledge that the weapons would have been in that closet.
When the sheriffs interviewed Sarah,
Ooh, she's sneaky too.
noticed inconsistencies in her story. She claimed she was asleep in her bedroom when she heard the first shot, and that her bedroom door was closed.
I like that head sculpt for the coat, but he comes with a bunch of head sculpts, all different too.
Sarah Johnson's door was open also to allow the bone to go inside her bedroom.
I'll probably pick up another one. I mean, there's another one of his head sculpts.
Deposits on it. So both those doors were open.
And then he has, like, without the helmet on.
Not evidence of murder.
This case was going to be very difficult to prove to a jury. There's not one single piece of evidence necessarily that totally committed Sarah to this crime. So we just had to build it piece by piece.
The piece they thought might prove most significant.
Pythona, she's pretty fierce looking. I'm glad I picked her up too. She's harder to get.
Saw no blood on her clothing. There was none there because we luminol every inch of her pajamas, top and bottom. Nothing.
Analysts now turned to the pink bathrobe found.
I like the Crimson Guard female myself. That's a good figure. I like another one of that too.
As Rod Engler examined it with a proscope, a high-powered
Crimson Guard,
microscope capable
male
of
officer.
400 times magnification, he was shocked to discover no blood spatter on the front of the robe. But then he looked on the back. He found hundreds of tiny specks of blood, high-velocity blood spatter, the type that would be created by a high-powered rifle. DNA testing showed the blood came from both Diane and Alan Johnson. This proved the killer wore the robe backwards. But investigators needed to prove that Sarah wore the robe on the morning of the murders. To do that, they had to analyze the shirt she had on that day.
Sarah Johnson had a blue cotton t-shirt with green paint.
Oh, she's only 16 too. She might not even get tried as an adult. Fuck.
Shirt now and see if any of that cotton fiber could have transferred from the green paint onto the bathrobe.
Scientists took samples from the t-shirt and fibers from inside the bathroom. They used a scanning electron microscope to compare the similarities. They found paint on both the t-shirt and the bathrobe with the same chemical makeup.
What I believe happened there is the evidence transferred from the blue t-shirt deposited onto the pink bathrobe.
This proved that Sarah had worn the robe over the top of her t-shirt. Finally, investigators analyzed the gloves found in the garbage.
When you handle an item and you leave behind the oils and residues from your skin, that contains skin cells, and we are oftentimes able to get DNA from those samples.
Scientists swabbed the inside of the gloves and found DNA from only one person.
Sarah was the source of the DNA found on the latex glove.
All the clothing found in the garbage can was then checked for gunshot residue, a gas created by gunfire that can adhere to the shooter.
We sent the robe, we sent the leather glove, and we sent the latex glove to a lab in Chicago, McCrone and Associates. They ultimately found gunshot residue on all three items.
But investigators had one final question. Why wasn't Sarah's hair covered in blood when she went to her neighbor's house to report the murders?
She washed it off.
Wear some kind of hat? If so, where was it? Soon, they would find out why.
Interesting.
Pennington here in Las Vegas. We've got incredible design teams working with celebrities. This is Vegas, baby. Anything can happen. All in Rock the Block, Monday night at 8 on HGTV.
I thought it was just a fatty liver, but it's actually MASH. It's serious. It's scarring my liver, and it requires more than losing weight.
Restifra is made for MASH, with moderate to advanced liver scarring without cirrhosis, along with diet and exercise. It has accelerated FDA approval. Studies are ongoing to confirm benefit. Only Restifra works directly in the liver. It helps reduce MASH and liver scarring.
Before taking, tell your doctor about liver or gallbladder problems, or if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking Gemfibrozil, clopidogrel, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Restifra made a difference for me.
Ask your liver specialist for Restifra.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know I played in high school?
Really? Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps. So hot. Wait, there's no ice in yours. Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
Honey, your mouth and eyes are moving again. Yeah, let's go talk to your doctor. We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Derek's mental health medications. Derek was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults. Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And he can stay on his mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking Reserpine, Tetrabenazine, or Valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fevers, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness.
If you see TV, ask about Austedo XR.
What you do today changes what you need tonight. Introducing the new Comfort Mode mattress from Sleep Number. It changes as fast as your life does, personalizing your comfort every night. For a limited time, get free delivery when you add a base, only at Sleep Number.
Allergies kicking you off? Take Zyzol at night. It lasts up to 6 times longer than Benadryl, relieving allergies the entire night. So you wake refreshed for a productive next day. Be Wisel. Take Zyzol at night.
Time for dinner, kids.
The reason I gathered you here today is for a family strategy meeting. Johnny, after dinner, brush your teeth, and then you get 30 more minutes of IXL. Only 30 minutes. 45 if you floss. Timmy, let's work together on your long division. And Dad, I don't see any broccoli on that plate. Mom, dinner looks excellent. Let's do this. We've got to study. Tests are coming up, people. The learning product family is stressed. Start learning today at IXL.com.
Investigators learned that Sarah Johnson disagreed vehemently with her parents over her relationship with her 19-year-old boyfriend, Bruno Santos. Sarah's parents threatened to file statutory rape charges against Santos and have him deported unless the two stop seeing one another. Instead, prosecutors say Sarah turned to violence. In October of 2003, Sarah Johnson was charged.
She smoked her parents.
Sarah, I will warrant for your arrest for the murder of your parents, Diane and Alan Johnston.
Don't worry, she ain't an adult.
It was a sad moment because it's a 16-year-old that did this. It's sad for everybody involved.
The trial of a teenage girl killing her parents was a national sensation.
There were 3 people in the Johnson house that morning when Alan and
Big
Diane
Johnson.
were murdered. 2 of them did not come out.
At trial, prosecutors presented voluminous forensic and circumstantial evidence to prove that Sarah murdered her parents.
She wanted the big, rich things in her life. She wanted to provide for her boyfriend. They were going to get married, and she asked him, do you want to live in a big, beautiful home?
With her parents' life insurance and her inheritance, she thought she'd be all set.
Just chilling, man. How are you doing?
Ever after life that
Watching some Forensic Files.
probably envisions.
In a surprise
Hope you're doing well.
events, Sarah's boyfriend, Bruno Santos, testified for the prosecution, primarily to show he had nothing to do with the murders.
He did testify that Sarah had talked about hating her dad and about shooting him, given the fact that he did not like their
Pop,
relationship.
pop.
Prosecutors believe that Sarah chose murder instead of ending her relationship with Santos. She knew that the man renting her parents' guest house had a hunting rifle, so she waited for him to leave for the weekend and stole it. On the morning of the murders, Sarah put on her bathrobe backwards, the gloves, and a shower cap. After hearing her father go into the shower, she entered the bedroom and fired from close range at her mother. The blood spatter landed in Sarah's room, contradicting her story that she was asleep with her bedroom door closed. Her father heard the shot. He came running into the bedroom, and Sarah
No, Daddy, no.
father in the chest. Sarah attempted to mislead investigators by placing knives at the foot of her parents' bed to make it appear
I think I've probably seen that one.
gang-related.
You have like a yellow Jeep, and you go to college. I mean, there's a lot of them like that, so it might not be the same one.
Plumbers found it several days later in a clogged drain. She threw the gloves and bathrobe into the trash. Then she ran next door to report her parents' murders, looking remarkably free of blood spatter. But she left more than enough evidence behind.
Had that garbage container been picked up, you would have lost the robe, and you'd have lost gloves that had Sarah Johnson's DNA.
Sarah Johnson was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to 2 life terms without parole. What happened was hard for jurors and even investigators to believe. Forensic evidence left no doubt that Sarah Johnson murdered her parents.
Without having the robe, which contained the leather glove, the latex glove, and all the blood, I do not believe we would have ever been able to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury.
Circumstantial evidence is too hard to convict people on circumstantial evidence alone. You need that forensic evidence because this is a first-degree murder charge.
It makes me wonder what was going through Sarah's head when she committed this terrible crime, of how she could do this to her parents.
Up next, a hairdresser is attacked in her own salon.
It's a male fist against a female face. It's a personal, yeah, it's personal.
Only one of them got out alive.
It was the most frustrating case I've ever dealt with.
There's forensic evidence, but it doesn't...
Forensic evidence everywhere.
The fingerprint was never identified.
I really don't think they're gonna catch me.
The case goes cold until an auto mechanic comes forward with a secret.
The Cobra the Cobra Law Royal Guard.
One of the most brutal murders in the history of Sparkland County. For what reason? Why?
He has different head sculpts too, and accessories.
On a warm July night in 1995, a South Carolina woman was waiting for her ride home and witnessed a bizarre incident.
A bizarre incident, though.
She saw a man jump through the window of a hair salon and run away. The witness immediately called police.
The deputy arrives thinking, okay, I'm going to investigate a burglary of this beauty salon. He goes in and it's completely dark. He has a flashlight, training the beam of the flashlight around, walking, looking, seeing nothing.
But in the back room, he found a woman on the floor, murdered.
It had to be a very chilling discovery. And the killer had used a strap, tied it around her neck, and then hung her from a hot water heater.
The robbery was not the motive. Her purse was left behind. There was money still in the cash register. Her car was left behind.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
The motive probably was sexual related.
The victim was identified as 27-year-old Dana Satterfield, the owner of the hair salon. She was the mother of 2 young children.
She worked in the hair business for 7 years.
Another weapon of his.
3 or 4. When I say shop, it was converted a mobile home that was made into a beauty salon.
Another like arm
Murder happened sometime around
weapon
8:30 when the
band
shop was
thing.
still open, although the logbook indicated no one was scheduled.
And he's got some different like shoulder pad things.
But it wasn't uncommon for her to work that late.
The witness, Diane Harris, described the man as white, about 5 feet 9 inches tall, and wearing jeans and a gray t-shirt.
She's very good on height. Obviously, race is important. Rule out a large segment of the population.
Based on the witness's facial description, a police artist created a composite sketch, which was distributed to the media.
I got that on Big Bad Toy Store, but they have it at Walmart and Target.
A suspicious vehicle in the area.
He sees a blue and white Ford Bronco parked at a business. He notices
It's a G.I. Joe.
at this business himself. The business was closed, and he knew that vehicle probably shouldn't be there.
Inside the salon, police dusted for fingerprints. and they concentrated on the water heater, where the killer strapped Dana's body.
It's a very smooth, hard finish, and powder will bring them up real clear, and you can lift them very easily off of a surface like that.
They found one print that was very clear.
There was a detective who said, whoever this print belongs to is definitely the killer. I'm thinking, God, definitely's a strong word. How do you know that? And then it's just the way the knot was tied. You had to put your hand there to do it.
In a surprising development, the print on the water heater matched Dana's estranged husband, Mike Satterfield. The couple, who had 2 young children,
Dirty Mike.
recently separated.
All indications from the crime scene would be that the assailant knew Dana. It was angry and personal and vicious and vindictive.
Did Dana's husband have an alibi?
My boo. Me too. Got coffee going. Yeah, it is. We need it.
What are you thinking? I'll play the Davis. All you buddies at night on TBS. Set your DVR now.
Go check out Kylie Boo's channel. Give her a sub. My boo.
Chase can help them figure out how to manage it with smart tools and guidance from expert bankers.
Wow. That's the first time. Is your accountant? Okay. So.
She does gaming live. She does live streams of gaming. Oh my god, I messed that up. Gaming live streams. There we go. A little bit better.
Like that Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Just look at all that garlic and Parmesan. And just when you think this couldn't get any better, it now comes with Domino's new slice sauce for free. Pizza with the perfect sauce for dipping. Yeah, that's fine by me. Mix and match any 2-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizzas for $10.99 each and get new slice sauce for free. Only at Domino's.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go?
Get my boo, girl.
Being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clear skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin.
To get started.
Hello?
Hello. Goodbye.
And Tremfya even reduced fatigue. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
I'm Billy Magnuson, and while I play a tech titan on TV, I'm a bit of a tech whiz in real life. Try restarting it. But I don't need to be a tech guy to enjoy AMC+. With new seasons, movies, and exclusives, it's included with my Spectrum TV at no extra cost. Download the app, sign in with your Spectrum account, and your email, and start streaming. Coffee dispenser, dispense. It's not voice acting. You're welcome. Watch the audacity on AMC and AMC+. Activate today.
A smart advertising strategy starts with smart.
I just want people to see my commercial and come to my business. Does it have to be that complicated?
Not really. Spectrum Reach gets you results by putting your ads in front of your customers, wherever they're watching.
Okay, but is that just Spectrum subscribers?
Beyond Spectrum subscribers, we reach most of the people in your market effectively and efficiently. That drives your business without breaking the bank.
That's smart. How do I get started?
Go to SpectrumReach.com. For 24 hours straight, 24 chefs compete against the clock and each other. Who will be the last chef standing? Season premiere 24/24, April 26th at 8 on the Food Network.
Ooh, parking lot's nice. There we go.
Based on the evidence, investigators believe that the killer entered Dana Satterfield's hair salon shortly before closing, locked the door, turned out the lights,
I said the party's over.
dragged her into the utility room where he strangled her to death.
have a mother of two killed this way, staged the way that her body was staged, left in that degraded state. The guys that I know that worked on the case, come hell or high water, they're gonna solve it.
At the autopsy, the medical examiner concluded the cause of death was strangulation, and the rape test kit found evidence of sexual assault.
Once they were able to generate a profile, that's when everyone started looking for a possible suspect.
Investigators found a fingerprint on the water heater next to Dana's body. It belonged to Dana's estranged husband, Mike.
We had actually had a few problems, and she had actually been living a half mile from here to keep
Friends, and I'll never turn my back on them. You can tell yourself that, but you're...
Oh, I don't know.
Of course, when he got the phone call, we talked to her, and then he took us up there.
No, I don't.
And, I mean, I knew there's no way that my dad.
I don't collect comic books.
And there was a perfectly logical explanation for Mike's prince to be there. He did all the repair work.
I just put that water heater in there. I done all the maintenance up there. I took care of everything.
And it was clear that Mike Satterfield did not fit the description of the man the eyewitness saw jumping through the salon window.
I don't think Mike could get through that window.
With all due respect to him, he couldn't get out that window.
Awesome! Awesome! Right on cue. Man. Nah, dude.
One in Dana's blood. All were submitted to the statewide fingerprint database. Unfortunately, there were no matches.
The fingerprint was never identified, and it was there's no telling how many they ran through, how many people they checked on that.
That poor guy.
The white and blue Ford Bronco turned up plenty of possibilities.
And it's incredibly...
Oh man, what is going on? What is going on, Yenny? Welcome to the party.
I would imagine.
Police checked them all out.
What is good?
Every single time me and my brother saw a Bronco pass by, we had to call him in. We had to tell my dad, Daddy, we saw a Bronco, we need to call him.
As leads dwindled, the case gradually turned.
We just got some, let's check out some of my toys here.
Then police got a break.
Watching Forensic Files.
Authorities that his cellmate, 29-year-old Russell Trevor Quinn, often spoke of Dana Satterfield.
It was something about how attractive Dana was. Believe it or not, lots of folks in prison try to swap information for reduction in charges or less prison time. Interestingly enough,
Me too. We got it going. They don't copyright strike either, so you can have it on.
A marked similarity to Dana's murder.
They won't copyright strike you.
Quinn was free at the time of Dana's murder.
How's your day going?
Eyewitness description of the killer.
We're just dicking around here.
Put it in a photo lineup, showed it to Diane Harris, as you will remember, was our lone eyewitness. Diane actually picked Russell Trevor.
Diane, all right, there you go.
As being the person that she came in contact with. One of Dana's friends
Who did it?
seen this man in the shop before. The police are able to put him in a car not dissimilar to the one seen near the scene.
But this turned out to be another dead end when his DNA didn't match the biological evidence from the crime scene.
Russell Trevor Quinn was a hopeful moment for the detectives. I mean, he's what you're
Well, yeah, there is a huge time difference. Yeah, it's 11:12 here.
He just didn't do it.
And the case went cold for the next 10 years.
Cold as ice.
Satterfield's daughter helped solve the case.
Right now, living with COPD is hard, but more could be going on.
Well, you just woke up, so you can't even tell me how your weekend's going. Well, I mean, you must be pretty well. You're in my live stream, so.
The inflammation triggering your flare-ups could be caused by eosinophils. Nucala helps target that inflammation, and it's the only once-monthly auto-injector for COPD you can do right at home. Picture fewer flare-ups and fewer flare-up related hospital visits.
Go check out Yenny's channel.
Injection for uncontrolled COPD.
Go give her a like and sub.
Marker of
Check out Kylie Boo's my boo. Check out Kylie Boo's channel.
Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasite infection.
Yeah, mono?
Diarrhea and cough.
Kissing disease?
It may be time for some.
Whatever call that.
Ask your doctor about Mucala.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for joining the live stream. Least I can do is give you a shout out.
Careful, careful down the stairs. Glynis, it smells like mothballs. I need a new diaper. Did you find the denture glue at the pharmacy?
You know what I say? I say keep this fashionable foot pain relief.
Kuru has a patented heel design that helps relieve all types of foot pain and looks awesome. So keep wearing your nursing home worker clogs if you want,
But if you have foot pain and you actually care what you look like, trust the Kuru Guru. And that's me. Namaste.
Feel better with Guru. Fix your feet.
Like you're shuffling around on flat surface trying not to trip? I don't think so.
Not bad. Can't complain. I'm working full time. I'm doing case management. And I'm going for my master's too. So I'm a full-time student too. We only have 4 more weeks of the semester, then I'm gonna be done for the summer. So I'll put my address up there. Really look at my books a lot. There's taking interview and counseling, trauma and therapy. What are the other 2 disastrous classes? Those are I started in the fall. These. Where's my other books? Okay. They're around here somewhere. The other 2 might be in my car. So I'm taking interview and counseling, case management, trauma and therapy, and I think substance abuse and recovery. It's been kind of busy, but I still I work remotely 2 days a week. I work from home Tuesdays and Fridays, and then the other 3 days I have to go into the office and work, or go into meet my clients at their homes or whatever.
Each passing year, unsolved cases get more difficult to solve.
I'm gonna be everybody's master. Everyone's gonna be. I'm gonna say, yeah, I got my master's, and people are like, what do you think you are, my master? People.
Gregory and Thomas continued to
Hopefully, I don't get that response.
potential leads.
There was 2 banker boxes full of leads, but it was an excess.
So yeah, I've been kind of busy.
People come up to me, Ashley, if they called you yet or they heard anything, and I'm like, I know that they're still working on the case, but I really don't think that they're going to catch me, because I really didn't think they would.
Ashley Satterfield was 8 years old when her mother was killed. Now she was 18.
That's what I'm going for. That's substance abuse.
Repairs changed the course of the investigation.
Well, this girl came in with a little red Honda, and she got an oil change. I was like, man, she was just in here a couple of weeks ago, and they said, yeah, that's Ashley Satterfield, and you know Dana Satterfield that got murdered in Roebuck. Well, that's her daughter.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I said, I didn't know she had kids.
This man, who wanted to remain anonymous, is an automobile mechanic. He knew something about Dana Satterfield's murder, or at least thought he did.
Just by seeing Ashley and her being her mother, I had to give them some closure.
10 years earlier, when the auto mechanic was in high school, his friend, Jonathan Vick, gave him a ride home. Vick was driving a white Ford Bronco with blue trim.
I just started last fall.
I'm gonna go get a haircut.
We actually have we work with what is it? Central Maine.
I never knew her last name.
SMHU. We partner with them, the agency I work for. So they have this program called the Workforce Development, where you can get, well, they'll pay for your classes.
What he would like to do as far as
So I took advantage of that this last fall.
ask her out. You're gonna ask her out on a date? Yeah, so serious? Yes.
Yeah. The lowest grade I've gotten so far was an A minus. And there's a couple classes I got A pluses in. And if it wasn't, and then I had a couple
When he
A's.
saw news reports about Dana Satterfield's murder, he wondered if Jonathan Vick was involved.
If you ask him, say you really didn't believe that he did it. Couldn't believe it. Wouldn't believe it. But here's a 17-year-old with no record that you counted as one of your best friends. And he's going to commit one of the most...
Yeah, but then I have to take, then after you graduate, you still have to take a state certified test. That's the only thing I really don't like to do. Or I'm really not excited to do. The only thing that's really making me nervous.
Conversation with Jonathan Vick. He also told them Vick was driving a white Ford.
It's like a 2-hour test.
At the time, police questioned Jonathan Vick and his mother.
Maybe even more than that.
Investigators questioned her on 6 different occasions about the vehicle. You know, where was it that night? Who was using it? And the family was getting tired of people asking them, "Was this your Bronco here? Is this your?"
I will say a lot of these classes, it's the majority of it is like writing assignments or like, because it's all online. All my classes are online.
Police even tried to get a court order for Jonathan.
So that makes it a little bit easier. You know, I don't have to go in at a certain time. I can work around work, or if work's slow, I'll do some of my classwork at work.
Where's the probable cause on Jonathan? At this time, it doesn't exist.
So police dropped their investigation.
So a lot of it is papers,
There was a time when I figured, well, maybe they have
papers,
still ain't right. Someone is just
journal entries, discussion posts.
10 years later, this man.
So a lot of it is just your opinion and kind of the knowledge of the material, and just making sure you
And just like before,
submit everything or post everything on time.
court order to obtain Jonathan Vick's DNA sample. So police were right back where they started.
And then like the quizzes are long. Like the quizzes have a lot of questions, but it's all open book, obviously. So they're long tests just to make you engaged. And you can take your time. There's no, none of them have a time limit.
I thought it was just a fatty liver, but it's actually MASH. It's serious. It's scarring my liver, and it requires more than losing weight.
I've had to do a few a couple of classes you had to do like video presentations. There was one class last semester that I had to do a presentation about an agency that I picked. And I had to do almost like a promotion for them of like what services they had, what they did, what they offered. Their it was like just a whole big history of them. Oh, this kind of sounds like a promotion.
Stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking Gemfibrozil, clopidogrel, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Restifra made a difference for me.
So there was a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of just,
I've been saving for my first house for years.
since you're not in class, it's just a lot more like written assignments.
I love banking fee-free through Chime. Plus, with Chime Card, I can build credit safely, and since I direct deposit, I earn 1.5% cash back. I get personalized tips to help build my credit, and by paying my bills through Chime, I grow even more. I'm up 80 points, and
Yes.
I'll be a homeowner by the end of the year.
A lot.
Start banking fee-free at Chime, the #1 most loved banking app. I feel when I went to work, I wasn't sick, Keith. I was just Keith.
Nobody's purpose in life is to be a cancer patient. Many of those patients want to continue to work to maintain that sense of normalcy.
Yeah, there isn't that many. So one class I only had one quiz, and that was for the final.
With the way that I could still feel like my
There's only a month left in this semester.
Honey Love bras are the most comfortable bras I've ever worn. The best feeling is when you take off our bras. It's not true. Honey Love bras have no underwire, so there's never any digging into your skin. There is some boning on the sides, which make it super comfortable and supportive. I love the cleavage that it gives me. And one of my favorite parts, no back flap. Never. The back flaps are so wide. I can work out, I can run, I can dance. It's fun, it's beautiful, it's supportive, and I will say it.
Thank you. Thank you. Work's going pretty good too.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safelite, you can get that fixed any way you want. Any way you want. Any way you want. That's the way you need. Any way you want. Schedule a ship fix while I get my hair flipped. Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fix the max. If you want, they can recalibrate my...
There's my boo. Check out Kylie Boo's channel. Definitely a good channel. Gaming channel. Check out Yenny's channel. Great channel too.
After waiting 10 long years,
So yeah, there's only 4 weeks left.
knew what happened on the night of Dana Satterfield's murder. The witness said 17-year-old Jonathan Vick offered him a ride home from school. Vick said he was going to Dana's salon for a haircut. Vick also admitted he fantasized about Dana, a woman 10 years his senior, and said he planned to ask her out on a date. Vick entered Dana's salon around 8:30 p.m. It was almost closing time. Prosecutors believe Vick made a sexual advance, and Dana refused. Perhaps she thought he was kidding. That's when Vick locked the door, turned out the lights, and attacked. In addition, the sexual assault is...
It's awesome today. It was 70 yesterday. I work from home on Fridays, and yesterday I was not about. I did as minimal as work as I possibly could. So it's nice. Is it hot in Arizona yet? Yeah, today's already. I've been out. I took a walk earlier. It was like 54, and that was at like 7 this morning. It's supposed to get up to like 70 today, and sunny.
told police what he knew about the murder. He also realized 10 years later...
But tomorrow is supposed to be like, the high's only going to be like 45, and it's going to be rainy.
Police his name, Michael Pace, and police got their court order.
Oh, wow.
DNA sample.
Michael Pace is the probable cause that allowed us to get Jonathan Vick's DNA.
You'd be cold here.
Jonathan Vick was...
And tomorrow, you'd definitely be cold.
after serving 2 years in the Marines.
Well over 50 different jobs, was getting fired or asked to leave because of his inability to get along with coworkers or his supervisors.
Vick also had some brushes with the law.
He had 2 arrests, one was a domestic violence, which was dismissed, and there was a malicious injury, which is basically a vandalism, that was dismissed.
Now a husband and father of an infant daughter.
That's what they all say. Well, come up. Come up in the fall.
Jonathan
Need to come up.
DNA matched the biological evidence from the rape test kit gathered
Like,
at Dana's autopsy. A 900 million...
come in like the middle of December. Or the beginning of December. Yeah.
Watch TV or on the news or anything about the case. It bothered me. And now it's over with. I feel a lot better.
Investigators believe Dana Satterfield was Vick's...
Your winters must only be rainy. Is it like just like rainy, or or is it just like a dry winter?
Acquaintance of Jonathan Vick's, Heather Renee Sellers, who mysteriously disappeared. She's been missing for several years.
Miss Sellers was actually engaged.
All right, yeah, come up around
Seller's car was found at the bottom of a river. Her case is still
like the middle of September.
In November of 2005, Jonathan Vick was convicted of Dana Satterfield's murder and sentenced.
Well, yeah, maybe mid August can be warm.
It was guilty, 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 ultimate guilty. I mean, they all knew with it. Yeah.
I'll never forget the words that he chose because after all of this, there was still such an arrogance.
July around here would probably be like your spring.
This innocent man that I am, how can they convict me of this?
Dana's murder is still free. And I'm going to.
Wow.
She did not get that from Dana.
And then the judge said, you're going to prison for the rest of your life.
I have no sympathy for him, or his mother, or his wife, or anyone in his family. I have no sympathy for none of them. Because they all thought that. I still think that he's innocent. And they know that he's guilty. His mother knew that he was guilty. She knew. And she held back on that.
He's a pathological, maniacal liar, and I don't like him. But he receives fair trial.
Wow.
He was obsessed with an exotic dancer.
He indicated that he spent approximately $100,000 over the course of.
All right, I'm interested already.
But the money couldn't last forever.
Thus, he hatched a plot.
And he didn't care what price he paid to get it.
When I said, did you plan to kill him? Oh yeah, I planned to kill him, but I wasn't going to let them know that.
He just wanted to see what it felt like to kill someone.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be 65. I think today's gonna be the high, close to 70.
Residential real estate in Bedford, Oregon is an extremely competitive business. So when Roxanne Ellis got a last-minute appointment to show a vacant apartment, she was happy to oblige.
We are just getting done with snow. Like I don't know if you were on the stream when I was saying it earlier. No, you probably weren't, because I was saying it earlier at the beginning of the stream. I was like, we're done with winter. We are done with the snow now. It's like official. We're not gonna see any more snow the rest of the year. 2 weeks ago, I think we probably had snow. 2 or 3 weeks ago. Probably 2 weeks. Like I said, this is like the official weekend where it we're not getting any more snow.
No one heard from either woman after that call.
I probably called 30 times on her cell phone. She had a cell phone.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, like we just got out of like snow season. This is like the first good weekend. It is today. Like I'm gonna go out again today. Is it hot? It's yeah, it's challenging. It can be hard. Depends on the type of snow. If it's like thick, wet, kind of slushy, it'll pull your car. Oh yeah, it is. It's annoying.
They're out there somewhere. If they're out there and they're safe, somebody to call and let us know. And we don't know where they are.
The two women were not just business partners. Roxanne Ellis and Michelle Abdil also had a personal relationship.
Oh yeah, it is. It's super. It's gonna get nicer the rest of the day. Yesterday it was like this. Yesterday it got to 70.
Outspoken about.
I think today is gonna be like 65.
In that area, trying to make changes that would positively impact gay rights issues.
Was it possible
I wore my shorts out when I took a walk this morning, and I didn't feel cold. Felt pretty comfortable.
3 days after they went missing, a cable TV repairman found Roxanne Ellis's truck in a parking lot about 3 miles from the rental property.
When I went out on my first service call at Mariposa on State Street, I just happened to see.
Like this morning, I just had a hoodie and my shorts, and it felt decent.
The bodies of both women were found inside, covered with some cardboard boxes.
Like you know the walk that I take at the waterfront. That's where I was this morning, the waterfront. I've been here for like almost 4 years now. It's crazy, or 3 years. Or I have been here 3 years, I should say, actually. Yep. That's where we were this morning.
You were either insanely talented or just insane.
24 chefs, 24 challenges, and 24 non-stop hours.
Season premiere, 24.
They have a canoe race. Today's the canoe race. And the end point for that canoe race is across that river. You can see like the finish or whatever. I was thinking about maybe going back down later on and checking that out, but God, it'll be crazy busy down there. I really don't want to deal with the amount of people that will probably be down there.
Truly is an oral medicine proven to help adults with ATTR-CM, and to have fewer hospitalizations due to heart issues. It truly helps slow the progression of ATTR-CM. Tell your doctor if you're pregnant and become pregnant or are breastfeeding and about the medications you take. The most common side effects are mild, including diarrhea and abdominal pain. If you have ATTR cardiac amyloidosis, ask your cardiologist if a truly is right for you. Time to get busy living.
You play by the rules. But things happen. Prices climb faster than your paycheck. And every month, a new surprise. Little by little, the debt adds up. So
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
it starts with a call, then a plan. And just like that,
It starts in a different town. It's Kaduskeg, which is right. I think one of the next towns over where I am.
you work directly with your creditors, so you pay less than you owe in less time than you think. When debt happens,
Because you can watch it at all. There's people that stand on that river, or that outlet to that river, for miles. I can't remember how long that race is, but there's people just down that whole side of that river watching that.
With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, we have clear all-inclusive pricing.
Awesome. It was good seeing you, doll. Definitely come back whenever. I was about ready to end it anyways when you popped in, so I kept it going when I saw you. But yeah, I'll if I go down there, I'll definitely post some shorts. It was good seeing you. Yeah, I hadn't talked to you for so long, so I definitely wanted to catch up with you. I'm glad that you hopped on.
Why Roxanne Ellis and Michelle Abdill were murdered.
Hope everything's going well for you too, doll. You have to come back and we'll have to talk about you next time.
Inside the truck, 4 shell casings from a .25 caliber pistol were found near the bodies. There were no foreign fingerprints in the truck, but there were several overlapping shoe prints from a man's shoe.
All right, we are going to end it here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining the party. You have a great day, too. Definitely. Talk to you soon, doll. All right, talk to everyone later.